raining again, folks. I'm not live. Over here to the left is where the new BH facility is going to be for St. Elizabeth. As you can see, it is a nice muddy lake right now. Isn't that lovely? There's the interstate. Looks like traffic's still moving. What?
Cody will be closed.
We should go look at it.
Yep, we will.
Yes, looks like northbound is almost a dead stop, but southbound's looking okay. Southbound's the one coming towards us.
I went the other way.
To your right, you will see a building that is actually a really good knife manufacturer. Let's see if I can catch their name here. Cons. There you go. Shameless plug. It's gonna be a hoopla down here. We should be coming up on a nice little pool of standing water. Watch this truck go through it. Whee! And now it's our turn. Yeehaw! That was fun. To your left is the Tuas Poultry Farm. They have turkeys and rabbits and chickens and whatnots. There's a guy with his brights on. This guy's going to work at UDF. This is one of their manufacturing plants where they make ice cream. It is -40 in the freezer. And this house, past the fence, has rose bushes, and I abhor driving next to it because it makes me sick. Woohoo! Well, the underside of my car is going to be super, super clean after this. There's the Northern Kentucky Water District. And there's going to be another woohoo. .275 looks decent. East and west. I'm giving you a tour of my hometown. I don't know why, just because I can. Why not? There's the local library. It looks kind of like an airplane hangar to me. Stupid A-pillar. There's a lovely little lake on the side of the road. That is not a sidewalk, gentlemen and ladies. You'll see a sign up on the right. There's a wiffle ball field down the hill. I used to play wiffle ball there as a child. As you can see, the visibility pretty much sucks. There is my high school baseball field, though it was a parking lot when I was there. At least the lights aren't out yet. There's Chipotle. It used to be a Burger King. Woohoo! Hope you guys saw that truck. We are in a lake, boys and girls. That's how far it's coming up the window. We are up to tire wells. And the lights are out. We are only doing 15 miles an hour right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the water's coming up that high. It is over the sidewalk. Car is up to its transmission in water.
Almost up to the door sills.
I would not be getting in that car right now.
He's taking your shoes off first. Excuse me while I wait to my car.
Apparently it's going to be this way all the way up Dixie Highway, if you can see it. Can you turn the wipers on faster so it's clearer? Thank you. This is fun, ladies and gentlemen. We have people driving way too slow. And then people driving way too fast. Woo! Tree down. Fred doesn't like to be in the video, so I'm going to stop just before his face. Oh, this will be fun. We're going under a train track right now.
That's not too bad, actually.
Go, go, Subaru power! The Dixie Club Cafe has been there as long as I can remember. And right there is one of our Vietnam memorials. They're building a new CVS over there. Dixie Chili is just up the road, and it is amazing. I recommend their 6-way. It has fresh garlic on it. God, I sound like a TV host.
New career shift.
New career, Tanya. Live TV video thing, broadcaster thing.
News anchor.
I don't want to be a news anchor. I'm not stupid enough. No offense to any news anchors out there, of course.
No offense to any stupid news anchors out there.
Well, the temperature has dropped nicely. It's 67. It was in the 90s earlier this week. Yep, a burp. I'm a girl and a burp. It's gonna be our turn to go next. Whee! Oh. We're now on Stevenson, for anyone who knows where that is. They fixed the train tracks recently, so they're not so bad. Lots of leaves on the road. There should be some relatively decent puddles up here, if I remember correctly, unless they fixed it, which I highly doubt. It's Erlanger. They don't fix shit. Apparently we can't drive through here and everyone's turning around. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it or not. There's a car stuck in the left lane. I don't know why no one else is going. What do you think, Fred? Oh, it looks like the Toyota is going to brave it. Let's see what happens to them. Oh, nope. All right, we are going to brave it. Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. We made it. Okay, that was definitely up to Axel. That was fun. Good driving, Fred. People just need, especially the people in the SUVs that were turning around, they're just dumb. If my little Subaru can make it, they have no problem. Ooh, look at that sewer. Will you quit aiming for it? Shit. Okay, that one just came up higher than the roof when we drove through it at 20. Just thought I'd mention it. This was unintentional, but this is kind of fun. I knew this road would be bad. I didn't think it would be this bad. Look at that. Holy crap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Subaru made it, therefore you have no excuse. This car's on the wrong side of the road. That was fun. Sorry for my lousy camera skills. My hand is getting tired of holding the phone. And there should be a lovely puddle up here at the bottom of this hill. And then again, maybe the drainage is good here, because it looks like it. Whoa! Look at that, running down the hill. How fast that is, guys. Now, once we get there, we're going to take you down to the underpass at Cody Road, which is also a bridge, and we're going to show you exactly why that road is closed more often than not when it rains. We're back on Turkey Foot now. Looks like things are going smoothly. A sign fell down. There's where the new Drees home area is going to be, the enclave. Hopefully I don't run out of memory before the before we get to Cody here. For those of you who don't live around here, this is actually a pretty normal storm for this time of year.
Like summer storm, more often than not you get these in the spring.
Yes, this is more like a spring storm, but apparently it lost its mind and came in late. The clouds look kind of cool. Not sure if truck is backwards on purpose or not. I would assume it is. Yes, it's a power truck. Although this one time in weather like this, about 15 years ago, I did see a car doing 360s down the highway in weather like this because he was a dipshit. Over here to your right, there's going to be a new nursing home facility. They're building a new road for it, which is all covered in mud right now. I burped. One of the few remaining Huntington banks. I remember when this actually used to be a 2-lane road right here. Turkey Foot is now 5 lanes if you count the chicken lane in the middle. Excuse me, the turn lane. There's a Rimke's over there. It's kind of scary. It's kind of small. It has a crappy selection, but it's close. If you can hear the radio, no copyright infringement intended. For those that know the area, this light up here that's blinking is the light for Richardson. And there's a UDF over there. It's hard to pass by there every day and not get a milkshake, but I've been able to do it so far. And offhandedly, when the lights are flashing yellow, it does not mean stop, it means proceed with caution.
Yeah, it's had a video where it goes, the more you know, and had a little rainbow come out.
Now we're turning on Independence Station, for those who know where you're at. The bank closed. The ATM's still open, though. There's a good poke stop up at the fire station up there. Those of you that play Pokemon Go. A great place to go is actually the water treatment plant down on 3L Highway. There's a trail that has 4 or 5 Pokestops on it. And if you walk around the trail, they refresh by the time you get back to them. I will be saddened and dismayed if Cody Road is not closed, and even more saddened and dismayed if it is closed and the bridge is not completely underwater. For those of you who don't live around here or who have never driven on Cody Road, it is basically a concrete slab over a creek. There are no guardrails. You could theoretically drive off the edge if you were so inclined. See, Cody Road. You probably can't read the sign, but that's what it says.
No lights flashing.
The lights are not flashing. That does not necessarily mean anything yet. I would be very shocked if it was not underwater. I'm going to be very sad, as much water as we've driven through. Oop, there's going to be a woohoo up here. Be careful. Oop, lightning. Yay. Pretty, pretty lightning. Nope, the lights are not on yet. You'll see that white sign up on the telephone pole up here. When Cody Road is closed, the lights will be flashing. They're not yet, but I'm really surprised. As much rain as we have just gotten in the last hour or so.
This might have been on the edge of it, not got as much.
Also, the police just could not have gotten their butts down here yet. Ooh, that was pretty. Oh, the truck is slowing down. Let's see what happens. Sploosh! One time we had a storm like this, and the edge of the water was up to well, apparently it's open. People are driving over it. Anyway, the edge of the water was all the way up to this slow sign here on the right. But just for fun, we're gonna drive over the bridge anyway. As you can see, it is not going over. You couldn't see a damn thing because it's dark. The water is not over the bridge yet. I am most dismayed. When we come back around, we'll have a better shot of it. I couldn't be a news reporter anyway. I wouldn't be able to swallow the lies.
You just wouldn't be one for very long.
Nope, I'd be one for the first day, and then I'd start speaking the truth, and they'd fire my ass. Not sure whose driveway we're in. I bet it gets used a lot. At least they have an American flag. Go with them. You probably can't see that through my side window, but it is there. Needs to be brought in the rain, but here we are.
There's a light on it.
At least there is a light on it. It is the street light, but it's a light nonetheless. Old Cody Road used to go where those concrete blocks are. They fixed it and took out some of the turns. Fred, if you could slow down so we could get a good shot of this concrete slab that we call a bridge. Also, this train trestle is haunted. There is a woman who walks around with her head in her hands up here. I've heard that story my whole life. Here is the bridge. This is a bridge. As you can clearly see, there is the creek. We are right next to the edge. There are no guardrails. It's one of my favorite roads in the whole wide world, and now I live off of it. Yay! I just like to scare people with the bridge because they don't believe me there doesn't have any guardrails. Every once in a while, a really big tree will float down the creek and kind of, run into a car because they're stupid and drive through the water. Journey in the background. Alrighty, folks. I am almost home. I'm going to shut the video down. The rain's let up. There's a for sale by owner if anybody wants to come live here. I know a great realtor and a home inspector. Ha! Shameless plug.